Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Be right back. See you later.
Well, that was play of the game.
I feel great!
Defeat.
Zombaes! Hi! So many of you asked for an Overwatch tutorial after finding out that I play, so I bring you Sombra, minus her really cool gloves and outfit because I am not a master of cosplay. Yet. Sombra is new to Overwatch, so if you don't already know, she's a kick-ass hacker from Mexico, capable of going invisible, translocating, seeing low-health enemies through walls, and basically fluffing up your day in the worst ways. I love playing Sombra. She is super fun, and since we have an extremely similar haircut, color, and length, and even what appears to be stretched ears, a lot of you requested that I recreate her makeup specifically. Let us begin. So as you can see, I've already got the hair pretty much set up. If you want to know how I made the two most visible pink pieces to her cybernetic graft, or what I did to my hair, you can check out the text here, or I'll leave the same instructions in the description down below. I feel like we go over this every tutorial, but dozens of you are still going to ask, what happened to her eyebrows? It's really a long story, but the short answer is I got caught up in a bear attack and now they're just gone. Okay, so Sombra's eyebrows are very distinctive. To recreate them, you can either A, have your brows bitten off by a bear so that you have a blank slate like me, B, block out your brows first, or C, leave your natural brow hairs and then use concealer to mimic the cut by the arch. C is the easiest and quickest option, but I'm going with A because I really want to make sure that I get the unique shape of her brows right, and also because I have to. You know, since I'm part of the Invisibrows Club. If you're drawing yours on from scratch too, use reference photos of her to match the brow shape. They're pretty thin and pointed in the middle of the face, curve up and get thicker, then stay thick through the arch and end with a pretty short tail. I think it's easiest to draw them on in one solid shape before trying to put that cut into them. If you're using your natural brows, just try to fill them in and manipulate the shape to match Sombra's brows as best as you can. From here, you want to take some makeup remover on a Q-tip, or in my case, a makeup wipe, and remove the product from the cut area of the brow. Then, whether you have no hair under there or your natural brow hair under there, you want to accentuate the cut using concealer. You can clean up the edges of your brows near the cut after you've separated the two parts with the concealer. The rest of her makeup is a lot simpler, I swear. Hang in there, little hackers. Her eye makeup is basically a super sexy purple smoky eye, so first we want to make sure that we prime the entire eye area well. If you've seen my smoky eye made easy video, the steps are nearly exactly the same with the exception of our transition color being purples instead of browns. I first draw on both lids about halfway up to the crease with a black eyeliner pencil. It doesn't need to be neat, this just acts as a base to make it much easier to get that really solid black when we apply the shadow later. This really does help a ton, so don't skip it. While I was at it, I lined my lower waterline with black pencil too, and now I once again look like Jack Sparrow and a raccoon had a baby. Next, take any bright purple shadow that you have and begin packing it all over the lid all the way up to the crease. A dense brush will help you get the most pigmentation possible, which is what we want. Then you will want to switch to a fluffier brush and start blending out and up once you reach the crease area. Sombra's look is very smoky, so don't be afraid to make this dramatic. Smoke out the lower lash line with that same purple. Next, take an eyeshadow color that matches your soul, and a really dense packing brush, and carefully pat that all over the crease, about midway up, just like how we drew on our lids with black eyeliner earlier. I'm always a base before eyes kind of girl, so if you're like me, make sure you keep your head tilted forward while doing this to avoid black fallout all over your cheeks. After we've packed that color on halfway up the lid, you want to switch to a fluffy brush and start blending that black up towards the crease. You may need to add more black shadow to this fluffy brush, but at first just use what's already on your lid. We want the black to slowly transition into the purple around the crease area. You may need to go back and forth between the purple and black shadows a few times to get the blend of the two just right, so don't be afraid to do that. Make sure you add the black shadow and blend it out under your lower lash line as well, but don't bring it down quite as far as you brought the purple. The idea is still to transition from black to purple to skin tone. Next to her eyeliner, which I totally fluffed up the first time I attempted it. For all of this, I'm going mainly off of screenshots I took from her animated short film. In some close-up shots for that, you can see she has a double wing going on for her eyeliner. My best advice to do this is to draw your first wing extending off of your lower waterline, and then draw the second wing above that, connecting it over to your upper lash line. For most eye shapes, it will probably feel like it's a little higher than you draw a regular winged liner. Next, add mascara. A smoky eye generally makes the eyes look smaller, so I recommend adding false lashes to open the eyes back up. Sombra's got some big eyes. Also, who am I kidding? I would recommend lashes to go swimming. The lips. Sombra's lips look like a different color depending on whether you're in-game, looking at concept art, or watching her animated short, but it's somewhere between pink and purple. I didn't feel like I had the exact right shade of pinkish purple that I wanted, so I found 2 lip liners that were both ends of the right color, and drew over my entire lip with both of them to get the right hue. To tone down the saturation a little, I added a rosy colored gloss on top. And of course, we can't forget Sombra's beauty mark below her left eye. I used a brow cream on a teensy brush to mimic that. You're ready! Time to unpin the curl and go hack stuff. Shout out to my lovely friend BoyInABand who killed me in the intro of this video. He makes awesome videos on his YouTube channel, so check the description for a link. We play Overwatch together, but we're always on the same team, so luckily he can't murder me then. Zombaes, leave your battlenet IDs in the comments below so you can play with each other. I play on Lay Computer and my name on there is Ghost. So if you ever see a ghost in-game, say hi. Maybe it's me. Especially if the player is bad, then it's probably definitely me.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were gonna go. Go ahead.
Oh my god! Chase just hit the camera with the light.
No, I hit the tripod with the light.
Oh, hello, zombies. Coming to you live from inside the level, Volskaya Industries.